go to the Free State, and this is where the trial within a trial related to the 255 million rand asbestos roof removal case resumed in the Free State High Court, and it's set to resume today. And this after the state witness fell ill last week. Now, Judge Phillip Loubser was expected to deliver a ruling on whether other defense lawyers in the asbestos case can cross-examine the state witness. SABC News reporter Makgala Masiteng will be in court in the Free State. So let's cross to Makgala to find out. There she is, already in court, Makgala. And of course, a slight postponement, adjournment in those proceedings. But of course, we await the delivery of the judgment, at least in this case, within a case of whether there can be the cross-examination of the state witness by defense counsel. So speak to us about what has transpired, please, and of course also how far we've come in the trial within a trial, given what Morwadi Cholota also is challenging.
Well, Sakina, as you have indicated, today we are expecting the judge to make a ruling in terms of whether he is allowing other defense lawyers to also cross-examine the state witness. As you have also indicated, this matter was postponed last week to Monday because the state witness was ill, and on Monday as well, this matter, we were then told that it will be sitting today. As we look back, we know that the lawyer of Morwadi Cholota, Advocate Loyiso Makapela, had already completed her cross-examination, of course, of the first state witness, where the focus was really on what transpired in September 2021 with regards to the meeting that happened between the state investigators and Morwadi Cholota. But of course, we saw other developments, especially when the lawyer of Edwin Sodi and Ace Magashule, senior counsel Lawrence Hodes, indicated that there is a transcript of the interview, the first day of the interview that occurred in September 2021. There was a bit of arguments there in terms of whether this should be allowed in court, as the state mentioned that they are not aware of the transcript, and also accusing Morwadi Cholota of being the one who had recorded that interview. But however, senior counsel Lawrence Hodes did indicate that the state is dishonest because that recording was actually done by the state officials. So now what is happening is the fact that senior counsel Lawrence Hodes has indicated interest, of course, to also cross-examine the state witness, arguing that what happened to Morwadi Cholota directly affect accused 13, Ace Magashule, in this case, of course, taking it back to in 2020 when Magashule, during his bail application, he was ordered not to contact Morwadi Cholota. What advocate, or rather senior counsel Lawrence Hodes, indicated was at that time the state was aware that Morwadi Cholota and Ace Magashule were sharing a lawyer, so there was no way that they cannot be in contact, but they used that to take away her legal representation. So we will see, of course, how he will be arguing his case, if he is, of course, given a go-ahead to cross-examine the state witness, because what they are trying to establish here, or rather to prove, is the fact that Morwadi Cholota was being forced into implicating Ace Magashule. But we will hear, of course, if the judge gives that a go-ahead.
Well, thanks so much. And that, of course, Makgala Masiteng, our reporter in the Free State, watching that case for us.